Okay. That. Hello, hello everyone. Cosmic Wizard is back with Misty Valley. Use the promo code Cosmic Wizard to get 10% discount on good clean energy with Dubby. Last time we were at... Nope. Sebastian was talking with Heyu. She was still presenting the poisons and toxins in front of her. She pulls out a small, I want to say, bonsai tree. I'm probably wrong on that. I might be butchering what it was. But it's a fairly decent one. She then goes, an example of what this toxin can do. Takes a single drop from the vial she had placed in front of each of you, drops it on the bonsai, and it immediately wilts and dies. The very branch and bark of the tree shrivels to as thin as a stick of jerky. This poison instantly killed that plant. As I stated, a very dangerous non-terrestrial poison. As she looks at Sebastian, hello?
Where are we gonna find these plants?
Eventually, you'll find yourself in the sewers. There may be other things that I require that might require your other attentions, as there is someone in the back room that would love to meet each of you, who could give you a little more information about said plants. And I do remind each of you, not all of us are from the same world or existence. So understand that the guests here are guests and friends. She leaves it blatantly ominous.
They're friends, not food.
Okay,
Don't start me trouble.
So, you guys are still in the speakeasy. You could still talk with, say, Sakura or any of the bartenders. Or you could head to the back room to talk with the person that they referred to. Or you notice that there are postings for a fight pit by the docks. You may want to talk with Sakura more. Sakura. I think I said soccer for some reason.
You said the right one.
You said Sakura.
I know. I just, like, sometimes when I slur, it didn't sound right.
Sounds perfectly fine to me.
Well, the reason I delayed was because I thought you were gonna ask a question.
Oh, it's not a problem. I'm just trying to. She demonstrated the deadliness of the poison. She gave you specific instructions to do so, and she had mentioned that eventually they'd like you to go down in the sewers. But there are other things that you may want to do. Check out I don't know, check out a pawn shop, or walk down the block, meet some of the locals. Maybe go to the flop house in the back, see some of the other people that aren't in the main speakeasy.
Maybe you want to eat a person.
That's entirely a thing too.
Maybe like a zombie person.
Maybe Ariel wants to act like an idiot and wave her hands in front of the blind chick, acting like she can't see her. Batty, sorry. That was my bad.
It's fine. I go talk to the bartender.
Did I?
I would get rid of all of you.
Sorry, I didn't have a bartender image prepped.
Yeah.
Well, I have the front speakeasy image with Sakura in it, but as you approach the
bartender, who would be better at serving alcohol than the person who's able to whip up a deadly concoction?
Well, Heiyu's the one that handed you the toxins. Sakura is the one that's a little unnerving to everybody. And I could see her tending drinks, actually.
Aren't you the blind one? Yeah, I am. And I'm also the bartender. How are you, like, watching your seat?
Well, in this case, they look similar. In Sakura's case, she isn't blind. She's more unsettling. I believe the last session she had explained to Sebastian, but none of you were around there, that she was also a cyborg. Also much older than she looks.
I have very good hearing. I have very good hearing.
Also, Reggie, you smell blood. It's dried, but you smell blood on her dress. It is not something she hides.
Ah, you get a souvenir from your last encounter with someone.
So Batty, what do you ask her? Or do you examine her dress, or what do you do when you approach her? I mean, you still probably have your drink from last time.
Yeah, I'm still drinking my drink. I talked to her about being a cyborg. Or part cyborg.
Like the assignment board or mercenary board?
Yeah. The mercenary board.
That's just a couple side jobs around here. Al Capone being a problem. He's starting to go nuts.
As in... I don't think it's the same Al Capone as I'm thinking of.
She looks at you and goes, probably.
He's arrested
considering...
he's arrested by, not paying his taxes.
Well, all of you might actually know that, though. It's more of an echo with the fact that you're in different realities. Certain things will continually repeat. This is an Al Capone that could get arrested for tax evasion. It is around the same era.
I heard. Yeah, I remember that guy. He might get arrested in the future. Maybe he's on the current tally on.
But she also stated that he's starting to go nuts.
Oh, if he didn't touch his shit, that wouldn't have happened.
What do you mean by he's going nuts?
Yeah.
Our friend in the back, some of his associates have started working in the criminal underworld. They're doing things to his mind. Unsettling things.
Dun, dun.
She does keep referring to they keep referring to the person in the back, and the way they're talking, it implies they're not necessarily wanting to walk to the front room.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's kind of it, yeah. It's more that they're alluding that he would be unsettling to everyone else there.
Wait, your unsettling is not my unsettling. Kind of like what horror for someone, like our old campaign.
Oh, yeah. To most people, the person would be unsettling. His mere presence risks things. They don't want to blatantly say it because, again, this is a public establishment. Some of the people here are normal, or at least normal for there. And the others are normal to the weird. But when she says weird, she says it in a specific way.
We'll probably find out when we go meet him.
Yep.
Anything else, Ariel?
Any other odd jobs? Any other odd jobs you need?
Well, there's a pugilist. Sorry. There's a pugilist arena by the docks. There's some connections there. Yeah, I know. I set that up for you. Because I know you like the combat.
I mean, I like everything, but again, for me...
I know, you're more combat focused, so I'm trying to make sure that every session has a little bit of combat, so you're not just...
You remember, did you see that video I sent to you? Like, hey, I'm a monster hunter. When entering the city, I'm looking for tracks or markings or whatever. Can you keep an eye out and let me know if we see any? And then you're like that, and he's like, oh, I'm making something that is what you want. Oh, you're doing that. And mostly I'm more competitive in the fighting. Not by.
One of our associates got a little bored with the city around here, so he set up a little boxing ring, and it took off. Might even be able to talk with the Elemental Brothers for a little bit of help with some of those fights, because it's not all one-on-one.
I don't need anyone else. I have the Bastion. All we need.
But there is a job that Heyu had stated, the blind woman, that eventually they would like you to go into the sewers to deal with some of the plants and do some of the investigations in the sewers.
I'm just muscle. Again, I'll wander off into the fight scene. But I'm also...
What if we just start working on our task?
Well, they
I say we talk to the...
No, continue,
I
Sebastian.
say we talk to the person in the back room. See how much information we can get.
Start there and make our way towards the docks and then finish our way into the sewers.
Sounds like a plan to me.
As you walk into the back room, there's a few individuals that are a little less easy to hide. Not traditionally normally even seen around this place. But the person that they refer to specifically, the one that was wanting to talk with you, walks up straight to you. His face is hooded. A tendril is slightly seen slithering underneath his chin. The tattoos on his arms of suction cups and tendrils don't entirely seem like they're tattoos.
You know your daughter's in my room.
Few of the other people sit there and look at you, but he walks straight up to you. Do you roll any perception? Do you make introductions? What do you do in this case?
I'll introduce myself. Hello, sir. My name is Sebastian. I heard you have information for us.
Hello, Sticky Bastard. We're here for information and. Hey. Sorry, I found my dog. What?
It seems Batty won't introduce herself, so...
No, you did hear me say, Ariel, your daughter's in my room, right?
I'm back. I had to fix the dog gate.
I didn't hear that, my bad.
I said, hey, Ariel, your daughter's in my room. And then he gets, like, thought for a second and kept talking.
Okay, so I'll do the introduction again. So the two of them introduce themselves, but the individual walks straight up to you. He has a hood over his face. There are tentacles slithering underneath his chin, and you see tattoos on his arms that resemble suction cups and tentacles. They don't seem like they're entirely tattoos. In fact, it kind of seems like the ink for itself is moving, shifting briefly between ink and possibly reaching out. Sebastian and Reggie introduces themselves, and you're in the back room for a backroom bar.
Okay, he introduced himself. I said, hey, sexy. Yes.
My bad. Batty?
Hey, sexy, yes. I'm...
Batty? Laura Nightshade.
Ironclaw.
But everybody calls him Batty.
So she's crazy.
He laughs at the little bit of crazy, you say. I am Cthulhu.
Oh.
The Cthulhu?
He laughs.
I know.
As the walls practically vibrate and ooze. Yes, the Cthulhu. It's been a while since somebody's actually said the. Most people just run screaming when I make the introduction away from me.
You know, they wrote books about you? Or I've been told.
You're a method.
I'm stopping. Nope.
Like, sure. Can I have your autograph?
Say what you guys are gonna say. I'm just gonna cover my mouth. I keep interrupting and I'm trying not to.
Like, sir, can I have your autograph? I brought with my limited edition Nickel Comic Con.
Sebastian, do you say anything to Cthulhu? I'm sorry. Limited edition Necronomicon. I love that so much.
Our generation.
I just say, good to meet you, Mr. Cthulhu. Kinda just here for information.
I'm here for food.
When you say food, he pulls a tentacle from his side and hands you a squirming piece of calamari.
Can I start about devouring that?
But Batty, and as GM, I'm saying this as the GM, was there something you were going to say specifically after he confirmed the Cthulhu?
God, it's like Cthulhu. I love you.
You're fear and my people. Honored to be in front of you.
Most people assume I drive people insane. It's actually not what they think. You see, you just go mad because I let you learn things without a filter.
Don't worry. You already know that.
But some of the gangsters in this city have started making pacts with my kind. They've been brokering these deals, and unfortunately it's been having negative effects on the city. Some of the flora and fauna in the under parts of the city have also begun to take roots, and some of the wildlife have begun breeding in the sewers.
What would you like us to do?
Eventually, we'll need you to go into the sewers to deal with some of the plants and some of the predators in the sewers.
Funny story.
Well,
Father made me
they're
play in the
incredibly adorable. Unfortunately, they're also incredibly carnivorous. The fact is, they use their adorableness to lure their prey into a false sense of security.
Okay, it's cute. Kill it right away.
If you can resist the cuteness.
Yeah, again, like you say, you have to recall, do I believe this is cute?
True, but it's also not just a, how would you say, physical cuteness. There's a psychic effect. That being said, I feel like most of you would be able to shake it off, especially after he just told you, if it's cute and furry, kill it.
Yeah, but again, I'm not normal.
Yeah.
It helps when you're half deaf while I have broken.
I'm up for a little killing. I can handle that.
I'm ready for some eating. I'm up for that. Or maybe a little bit of training and some workout. Either way.
Do these creatures have a specific weakness to a certain magic?
No, they just swarm. It's more they, as I said, try to lure you into a sense of security.
Aww. That's
Yes. Yeah, essentially that. And then they get very aggressive. They're called fluff
Like
balls.
like a piranha. Once it tastes blood, it brings the whole pack in. And there's nothing left.
Well, they're
Okay,
also-
makes sense.
And it was not pretty.
Any weaknesses they have?
Nope.
And would anyone be a little miffed if some of the plants found themselves off planet?
No, just make sure they're not casually thrown around. The main problem is they're wreaking havoc on the ecosystem. That being said, I think it's also having an effect on the sewer system that the gator population has dropped significantly with the fluff balls.
Uh-huh. It's softball season.
Essentially. No, they're incredibly weak for the most part. It's just they swarm.
They attack in a pack. So when one thing quite lightly bites you, there's a lot of them.
He also just specified that they're eating the alligators in the sewer.
I knew
Once the alligators are all gone, they'll leave the sewers.
Yep, and then they'll start eating more people.
Exactly the problem.
Well,
Also, that a
means
few
more alligators.
gangsters have started also bringing eldritch abominations into the city.
No, it's just, I'm saying, those are old Cheetos. They've been sitting out for like a couple days.
In Cthulhu's case, I'm like, yes, I'm an eldritch abomination, but I don't necessarily drive
you're on.
people mad, like the legends say. I am the eldritch entity of knowledge. Vast, infinite,
I love the fact he does.
irreconcilable knowledge, but knowledge nonetheless. Everyone just interprets me as evil, especially after that person Lovecraft depicted me as some horrible, hideous, hungry monster.
I love the other stories he made about you. It was more amazing.
Is Lovecraft actually a woman or a man? I've never actually understood that. Every time I look into it, it gets very confusing.
As a woman.
I think it's a woman.
Lovecraft's a man. HP.
Yeah,
The author.
You know.
Oh, okay.
Sebastian knows him better than us. He's a total nerd on that book.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like every time I've looked into it, it's very vague about the gender identification. But he also might have been transgender before transgender was a thing. I'm now leaving this topic alone.
Could Cthulhu give us some knowledge at this moment?
I'd actually have to have you roll for that, for the sake of it. Yes, he could give you knowledge. It's just dangerous to do so. So yes, he can give you knowledge. You'll have to roll for it, though.
100?
You got 100?
Who, me?
Oh no, I think Reggie rolled 100.
Right now, it's specifically Sebastian that's wondering for knowledge.
Yeah, but we're all here, so if we're wanting for knowledge.
And even then, we didn't say what kind of knowledge.
Oh.
So specifically, I want to learn how to, harvest all kinds of plants, including the eldritch ones.
What kind of knowledge were you looking for, by the way, Reggie?
Oh, they're in conference.
You'll need
But
to
it's
roll. Yep, your
roll
D,
for 100?
yeah, your D100 or your 2 D10s.
Heh. 57.
You're gonna take 5 damage doing this, but you now understand Eldritch botany. You're also now nervous around normal. If I ever say it is a normal mundane field, you are incredibly uncomfortable by normal plants. Like a normal grass lawn, you're suspicious of it. But you do know quite a bit about funguses and different eldritch plants and slithering things. At least plant-wise.
Does he happen to have any containers that I can use?
Oh, you
I
very
wanna-
much realize they're easy enough to contain with simple jars or basic mundane objects. It's just there have to be specific ways to seal the jar, like a wax seal to make sure the spores don't get out.
What if I were to seal the topper with my ice?
That could work too. The idea is you want an airtight seal. And then Crow didn't specify what knowledge he wanted, but they're currently indisposed. It looks like.
They're
It looks
planning,
like.
basically.
Okay.
So I heard that Cthulhu had his people out, gathering information.
Not
Does he
all
need
of the
more?
not all of the Eldritch are with Cthulhu.
Well, I meant the people working at the speakeasy.
Yeah. No,
say.
I get that. I'm trying to think how to put this. He is one of the leaders, or considered one of the leaders of the Eldritch. Do a lore roll, please. I don't know what I should reveal, and I'm like, roll for it.
71.
Okay. He further confirms some of the knowledge that you've learned in passing, that the Eldritch gods themselves aren't directly under Cthulhu. It's more that they have multiple camps and multiple banners. He's like the mayor of a specific faction or group of them. He does have some people that are loyal to him around here. And he specifies and shows a specific mark to you. This mark would indicate or mark one of them as a part of his faction. But not everyone is under Cthulhu. Unlike what is usually depicted in the Lovecraft tales, that Cthulhu was the leader of the Eldritch gods. It's more of like a faction leader. He also explains that each of his people will be embracing the masquerade. As he gestures to himself, we do our best to hide ourselves, but too many people in the front are a little nervous of my slithering tattoos.
And if we wanted to talk to these people in the street who follow your mark, we just look for them? Look for the mark?
You look for the mark and tell them that you're a follower of old knowledge. But when you say that, rest your hand on their mark. It'll usually be on their shirts somewhere. It's kind of our salute.
Okay.
So what did G want to learn from Cthulhu? He's still muted. I was wondering about that.
Give me a second, I'll ask him.
Never mind, he just said nothing. He doesn't want to learn anything from Cthulhu.
Okay.
What does everybody want to do from here?
Kick some sewer butts.
Said there was a pawn shop down the street. I think I might want a better weapon than my revolver.
Okay. Actually, I can do this as a introduction. As you walk out of the speakeasy, trying to head towards the shop, you see 3 individuals walking forward. A literal wanted poster right next to them referring to them as Elemental Brothers. Only a description was reached or written on there, referring to gauntlets on there. You notice on their lapels, they have the patron symbol on them. Each of them have gauntlets with arcane power flowing through them. The brother on the left, his gauntlet seeming to bend and twitch the steel around them. The brother on the right, one of stone. Pebbles seem to float in his presence. And the shortest front one, 2 gauntlets. The practical wind swirling around their hands, his hands. So they look at them. Boy! The middle one says. So you're new in town?
Yes.
The middle one walking up to you. You got a pretty face. What's a girl like you doing with men like these? Brushes his hand against your face.
Wouldn't do that.
I kick his butt. I can take care of myself, thank you.
So you try to kick him straight in the groin?
Oh, yeah. Anything he has on the floor.
He's not on the ground. The moment you kick him, an air current forms around him. He backs away. Sorry, just being friendly, doll. Didn't mean to get too handsy.
Don't call me doll. The reason why I'm named Batty. As she fixes her hair into a bun.
That's stone, that's steel, and I'm Cyclone. You ever need our help? Feel free to call. He says that to all of you. The 2 brothers behind him just shaking their heads. God damn Cyclone. Hitting on any skirt he sees. Stone walks up to you. Sorry about the idiot. But he's our brother. Our older brother. Both of them are about 6 feet tall. He's about 5 foot. They call him Big Bro. But they apologize for him. So you say don't let it happen again?
Yeah, don't let it happen again.
Okay. Aha. As you walk around the corner, you follow the directions, and you see a familiar sign, just slightly different. The Gaping Maw. Pawn and exchange. You see the Haragon stepping out of there. Oh, hello, my friends! It's been a few days! Thunder says.
Still dapper as always, eh, Master Thunder?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thought I'd set up shop around here. Things have been getting interesting, to say the least. Tentacle things just walking down the alleys. So, how can I help you, my friends? How can I help you?
I need a weapon that can help me against enemies that swarm.
Let me see that gun of yours. Let me see it.
I give him a detective revolver, just a standard 6-shooter.
He looks at it. You mind if it's Russian? He smiles.
None at all.
Just don't brandish it around the place. People are twitchy around Germans and Russians lately. He walks into the shop, gestures for you to come in as he starts placing the revolver on this sigil. And I think this is the type of gun that I'm thinking of. I think it's Luger, but it's essentially a pistol instead of a revolver, more like a clip, an extended clip for quick fire, about 10 bullets, I believe. I could be wrong. Guns are not my super specialty, but I know that there was a quick fire set for it.
It's 8.
8 shots? Thanks.
Yep.
No, I'm dead serious. Like I'm operating on
Yeah,
kind of like broke.
originally went with the, the standard detective special.
Oh, he turns your detective special into the I believe Luger again.
Yeah, it's a Luger at 8 shots.
Yeah.
He then pulls out 2 Tommy guns, and we call these typewriters. Again, he smiles. You didn't get them from me.
Gone. And we call these also typewriters. And
Are you actually gesturing towards a real typewriter?
no, meaning I was gesturing to me lifting my arms up and going, and these are typewriters.
Huh. No, I was just trying to understand that because I thought you were trying to be funny and like point in the pawn shop, and that's a typewriter too. Because this looks like a normal pawn shop. You're just wondering how he's pulling Tommy guns out from underneath the counter that doesn't even look big enough to have that kind of stuff.
Yeah, not really.
Anything you need or want to say, Batty? Oh wait, you would also know that the shop is filled with mimics. Which is again why he calls it the gaping maw. I think I keep misspelling it when I get the image generated.
I mean, I wouldn't because I wasn't there.
I work with my hunting rifle.
No, I know. It keeps, so when I say maw, it keeps going MAW. It's I'm trying to say maw like jaw of teeth, but I have issues spelling.
Yeah, that is how it's spelled, actually.
That's good to know. But is there anything you want or want to do?
I just look around.
You see some odd objects, some arcane sigils, a weird Venus flytrap. Like it's unsettlingly weird.
This is very strange and unusual.
Oh, that accidentally happened. Referring to the plant, referring to the plant that you're looking at as an accidental coincidence.
Reminds me of Aubrey.
Well, with things that are going on around here, that one of my mimics reproduced with an eldritch plant. That flytrap is both an eldritch plant and a mimic. I didn't know it was possible. It's fascinating. Deeply concerning to the scientific community, but fascinating nonetheless. It also talks as it starts imitating voices from your past. Help me. Help me.
See more.
They slowly back away.
Feed me some more. Does it have to be mine? Does it have to be human?
When it's speaking and saying help me, it's not just baddies hearing it. All of you are hearing voices from your past. Just each of you are hearing a different voice. Help me, help me.
Still.
No. Come on. See stuff.
These Thompsons have a stick or a drum magazine?
Drum. I was trying to realize. I was trying to think what you meant by that, and I'm like, oh yeah. I didn't realize that they actually had a stick. That Tommy guns could use stick magazines.
Well, they're based off of the, submachine guns from World War II.
Yeah, I get that. I just never realized Tommy guns had a stick clip. I thought it was only drum.
Oh, sorry.
Now I'm kind of curious what the difference between the drum clip and the stick clip is.
Clip holds 50, drum holds 100. I think. The drum is the bigger magazine.
That's what I figured. Which is also probably why Hollywood uses the drum for the dramatization. Let me get sidetracked. It's a drum magazine. He then
How much for it?
He gestures to the back of the drum clip, showing an arcane seal on it. Place this drum on any scrap metal, and it'll start prepping ammunition from the scrap metal. And I can put them on loan to you, as he gestures, as I'm the one holding onto your weapons. Your other weapons, at least.
I give you whatever currency you need.
Take handout.
There's also two of them. I don't assume that you want to use both. I would say maybe 5 gold for a rental for each of them. You can turn them back in when you're done, or I keep your weapon. Keep some of your weapons. If you don't want you want to keep it, and it's like a law.
Yeah, when we're done with this plan, we give the weapons back.
But if you want to keep them, you can always exchange for it. It also keeps printing all sales are final on the windows. It's not supposed to be like that, but I kind of think it works with the... If it bites you, you're kind of stuck with it.
I'll just keep these on loan, and I'll give them back to you when we have to leave.
Okay. When you walk outside, you start hearing gunfire. And you just see the three brothers fending off a few, I want to say Gapos or Gestapos. They're shooting at them. Cyclones whirling bullets around and redirecting them in the walls. The other brothers, one has a giant metal gauntlet now, just pancaking people into walls, and the other one's a stone gauntlet, and occasionally throws up a stone wall to start deflecting some of the shots. What do you do from here?
Should we help them or?
It's ultimately up to you. I'm not trying to hold your hand, but I'm.
What do you think, guys? Should we attack them or?
I like that might be super person and a fucking retard.
So you like two of them, but you see the older brother as a retard?
No,
Like
not you. Not your. I mean, not your campaign territory. And Jamie Morgan, I'm just gonna call him that. He's working on shit. He says hi. I say yes. I say howdy. What up? You got anything to report? Report what? Meat giver. Remember, give me 4 days.
Oh, okay. My bad on that.
Well, we can help them and then go into the sewers after.
Sounds like a plan. I'm in for a fight.
Yeah, I wasn't really going that way. I was going towards the pipe in at the dock. But sure, I'll go into the sewers. You lead the way, I'll follow.
Go.
I just realized my mic.
Am I gonna be? What stats am I going to be using for the Thompson?
Use a repeater crossbow, we might up the damage up a little bit, and like instead of, I think the repeater crossbow was a D6, and then 3 shots. I'd say 4 shots per round. So you can deal 24 damage per volley. Roll for initiative. I also realized my headset was up, so I wasn't sure if I said that with my mic, my boon down or not.
I didn't hear you.
All right, yeah. So everybody roll for initiative. My bad.
I got 16.
I got 60.
D20.
Oh, give me a second. $16.
Okay, the two of you need to roll again.
I got 11.
12. I got 12.
19.
Okay. As I said, they're firing off some shots and stuff like that. You guys are joining the fight initially, so you'll get to attack first. Crow, you're the first one to do a strike, or whatever you're going to do. I don't know what you're going to do, but there's about 10 capos or gapos. Again, I'm butchering the language. Gestapos? I think it's Gestapos.
Gestapo. It's Gestapo.
No, that's the private police for the Nazis.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
Gestapo.
No, capos are for the gangsters.
I sit back and meditate. losing my turn.
No, I get that. Then it's Crow's turn.
And I told you I meditate.
Tyro's turn. Sebastian, it's your turn.
I fire at one of them with my Thompson, one of the capos.
Roll your D100.
97.
Yeah, so one of them definitely goes down. There's 9 of them left. Batty, it's your turn.
I shoot my hunting rifle.
Roll your D100.
I got a 57.
One of them's wounded rifle. They're now each gonna try to take a pot shot at you. Well, the 3 of you. All 3 of you roll whether you're going to dodge or I don't know what you guys are specifically wanting to do, but I'm letting you react. Roll and then tell me how you want to try to attempt
Which
the
one?
situation.
20?
D100.
Okay.
I got 103, and I'm gonna try diving into cover.
G or Reggie, what do you do?
Nothing.
Okay. Batty, you're gonna take 5 damage. As for you, Sebastian, you're gonna take 3 damage. Stone helps fortify and make your cover a little bit further. Reggie's gonna take 20 damage. Steel is going to knock out another one of the capos into another. And Cyclone is going to try to set up a wind barrier. Top of the initiative. Mr. Ironclaw, it's your turn again.
And 4.
There's also 7 of them now. 7 of them that are still standing. One is thoroughly dead. The other 2 are more of like unconscious. I'm just trying to paint the scene. The rest are kind of like, they're just looking and like, actually no, one of them sits there and goes like, foreigners! Looking specifically at the Death Claw meditating.
He's meditating to figure out what he's doing.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Amongst part, he's figuring out his solution. Actually, his actual name is Ryuj. But Reggie's nickname that he was called. I was trying to find my information and I lost you. Where did I put you?
So at this moment in time, you realize the three brothers each have their own elemental discipline. I'm explaining the situation because I don't know how each of you want to do this, or if you might have something that might help with it. But Cyclone uses wind magic, Stone and Steel use earth and metal magic. The only one that has kind of a range capability is Cyclone.
Yeah.
Where Stone can effectively manipulate and control Earth. His gauntlet is his striking force, but he could also technically coat himself in stone or make stone barriers. Steel is only showing, like, I punch things really, really hard.
Basically me, but, you know.
Yeah. I'd say he's a little more squishier than you. He's strictly offense.
Oh, I know, and I'm a lot more in the defense where I can shrug a bullet off.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I'm getting bouncing off of my flesh and taking damage, but I'm still being pretty great.
But I realize you're trying to figure out what you want to do, so that's why I'm trying to stretch out.
I was trying to figure that too. I was trying to figure out if I had a different thing. Anyways, basically, I call it a tremor, earthquake, whatever you want to call it, slamming down hard.
Do you want to try to coordinate with Stone? Maybe add a little more of a shockwave with it?
Sure. I am. Yo, Stone, work together.
So when you stomp your foot, I assume the image that we're going for is you just stomp your foot as hard as you can as the earth starts shaking.
Basically, that. Sorry. Yeah, basically what my earthquake, my tremor, I have right here tremor, basically that's basically what you're picturing. I can give you the information. The 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
It's gonna be a D12.
I know,
because
but
it's
I know,
because
I know. It's me and him working together which made that damage more.
And I keep say what you're gonna say. I keep cutting myself off because I'm like, I keep speaking over you and I don't want to do that.
104 was my rule for that doing so.
104?
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna hit them pretty hard. So I'm gonna paint the image. You stand up from your meditation. You got a couple bullet holes from when they just ripped into you. You look over to Stone. Not even actually sure if that gave the names other than Cyclone because he got pervy on Batty. But I can see you pointing at him. If you don't know the name, Rock for Brains.
Yeah, yo, Stone. Let's combo this.
Stomps the ground and he just amplifies the earth magic to the shards, just like get up. It's two of the guys. They're pretty badly reeling, but the middle guy just gets launched down the block into a car. And like he is out. He's not dead.
My first car.
He is out.
John, I remember hitting my first car. Man, that was fun.
So now it's Sebastian's turn.
Yeah, but until then, I'm just trying to play it as how would my monk characters go.
I'm just also trying to make it more cinematic.
Yeah, you're trying to do that, and I'm like, okay, how would he act? He would do this. He would start this and that.
Because I wasn't sure if I actually gave you the name other than Cyclone. But I could also use just I could have seen you pointing.
Yeah, it would have been that. Don't even say anything.
I think it would have been hilarious where you just said it as an insult. Stone! After the fight, how did you know my name?
Wait, that was your name?
But, Sebastian, it is your turn.
What you look like. Twin boy!
I'm gonna fire with my Thompson again, but I also see if Cyclone can use his wind to guide the bullets.
Oh, this is gonna be brutal.
79.
I'm so glad you didn't crit. No, because I was gonna have it sliced through 2 people if it critted. This kind of like in this moment when you start firing off the shots, this air current begins swirling around it and just pierces through the guy's head.
I mean, technically, the bullet plus the wind would make the bullet go faster for more faster piercing damage.
As the bullet,
This is 4 bullets going off.
so it starts. The cyclone air spins around the bullet. It's kind of like the bullets now form into this like perfect line as it rips through the guy's head and goes into the back gas tank, blowing up the car behind him. You kill the guy. The other guys are slightly on fire now. And it's Batty.
I shoot my revolver. I have Cyclone does his thing so he can make the bullet more potent.
Steals the one that's left. You'd be able to coordinate with Steel.
Steel, yeah, that one.
Sorry,
Steel.
I'm trying to like you're using their turn to amp up your attacks. So the only person you could work with is Steel.
Steel. Use your amped powers to get my bullets to be more stronger.
Yeah, it'll be shocking the shit out of him like a taser.
You see him start clenching his fist with your shot. When your rifle shot goes off, you're gonna need to roll. Your D100. Sorry, I forgot. I told you I was.
Second.
Yeah, I know. I was also
second.
trying to make sure I was saying it instead of assuming you knew.
56.
You don't kill any of them, but you castrate one.
Don't mess with me.
I was gonna say it like that. I don't know what's worse, killing him or castrating him. Because Steel like clenches his fist more. Like he uses the metal shards to help like magnetize your bullet. It pulls more in there. It rips into one guy's thigh, but you castrate another guy. He also starts bleeding out.
You need a tissue for your issue.
He passes out, bleeding. And they all start taking a shot again at you guys. Oh, if you roll, whether you want to dodge, tank the damage, or how you want to go about doing this.
I want to stay behind cover.
I think the background
29
music kinda works right now. Oh.
I dodge.
Multiple decking. Okay, I'm still here. I move forward. 98.
So you shrug off the shots and move closer.
Yep. Or I can say I dodge and try to move forward. Either way, I still have 98.
I got 62.
Okay. And I want to remind you guys, with any of the damage that you take, the AC that I told you, whether it was 6 or 3, you subtract any physical damage that you're getting for your physical armor. So, Crow, you're gonna take 10 damage. I believe I told you your AC was 6, so you ignore 6 points of the damage.
Yeah, it would be 6, but also a monk was also a barbarian, and whatever on that one. But yeah. Shrug off 6, so I still take 14 damage.
No. Well, actually, that was the last round, yes. This round, you're taking 10 damage.
Which means I take 6 damage.
Yes.
Here, and back to this. Square root I. How like the moon? Divided by the sun. I'm a potato. I'm just doing this. Beep boop. Okay. Back to full health. Go like that way. You were only 10 points damage. That's 15.
So one of the guys actually moves forward. By the way, moves to where you're now in his line of sight when he pulls the pistol out and shoots.
Okay.
That's to Sebastian. That's to Sebastian. Because he actually rolled pretty bad with staying in cover. He's gonna get shot straight on. That'll be about. That'll be about.
Am I hiding? Not good enough.
Basically, in this case, I made it like both parties been dropped in my. 15. And I think your armor was like 3. So you ignore 3 damage.
12 then. Wow.
Well, I mean, you rolled back for staying in cover, so there had to be a drawback.
Well, I'm not saying like I'm disappointed. I'm just saying to how much health that I have left.
And Batty, what did you get, and what were you doing?
I dodged. I got a 62.
And what were you trying to do?
Dodge.
You get grazed. That's gonna be about, I want to say 8 damage. Ah, crap. What was your AC? Before I modified it? Daddy?
It's a little armor.
It was 13.
Alright, so you shrug off 3 damage. You take 8, but you ignore 3.
Okay.
So 5, if my math's right.
Yeah.
So at the top of the round, Cyclone. Now trying to bullshit his way out of this. By the way, Crow, I want you, Reggie, I want you to roll. Not for damage, just roll.
103.
So, Cyclone.
2 zeros and a 3.
Cyclone backed up by you. It's like, you see that big man here? He's gonna eat you dead. Then he's gonna eat the guys that are alive. So you got 2 options. Stay and be his lunch, or get the fuck out of here and get your friend that clearly needs a hospital to the hospital.
Nope.
He looks at the guy in the car,
Fine.
unconscious. The guy unconscious on the car. You also might want to check to see if his skull was fractured.
Yeah, he smells alive. Breathing.
They start looking at each other. They start dragging their friends away. They leave the 3 that are dead there.
Good, I need a snack.
Yeah, I figured.
Sorry.
I assume you start eating before they're all gone.
Yeah, I just walked up and like, thanks for the snack. Remember, come back. I'm always hungry.
Hey, can I check the pockets first?
I assume he's just ripping the clothes off and then eating the bare flesh. I don't know how he's doing
I'm
that.
totally doing that. After eating one person whole. Or, you know. Can I check the pockets? I'm like, you should have said that before.
So there are 2 bodies you can check as he's eating the person.
I'll check them.
You find a couple cheapo, crappy pistols, but you also find some munition. And you find a very weird coin that makes you feel comfortable in the part of your mind that was violated by the plant knowledge. You are somehow at ease with the coin.
Why not?
Like once for a short rest for a bolt attack, you make a fighting attack. All I did was hungry jaw.
I find anything else?
Yeah, is there anything in my belly? Do I feel weird?
You probably feel weird to something like you hear like the deep whispers. Like you feel weird. Something inside of you is now making the shadows around you whisper promises of power and food and drink and pleasurable company.
Yes. Go on. Keep going. Tell me more.
Well, yeah, you find like the equivalent of like.
I know being a bag of holding would come in handy someday.
Both of them have some pretty crappy guns. If you wanted to use them, I'd say like use a basic bow for the stat for it. It's like your detective special. You find those on them and some shots and like altogether 50 gold, but in the current money. But Cyclone looks over your shoulder.
He goes,
Huh. I've seen that before. At the clubhouse. Nah. Means I might need to talk to my boss about who we're working with.
Alright,
what problems did you have with these gangsters?
Oh, well, they torched the flower shop. Cause the nice old lady couldn't pay her protection.
Do.
That's fair.
God, it's like, I knew I should have put hot sauce on that person.
No. The worst part about it, though, he said, we paid the protection money. We paid it. 3 of us. She was always nice, giving some of the kids some side jobs to do. Helped us do some lawn mowing. So we tried to pay her protection money. They said it didn't count because it wasn't her money. Then they torched her shop. So we had an argument. He says argument in air quotes.
I remember problems like that.
I also have to remind you, because Sebastian was the one that looked into it before. Thunder takes bounties. Which means you could always collect their head to turn in for a bounty or see if there's a bounty. Just pointing that out.
You kind of cut out, but I think what you're saying is I could collect the bounty on the brothers.
Oh, no, not the brothers, the dead people. I mean, technically you could collect the bounty on the brothers, but that would be ill-advised.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nice. They were kind of creeping on, or actually Cyclone was the one creeping on Batty. The other two were like, big bro, you're making us look bad.
So it's the gangsters that have the bounties.
Yeah, you could technically, I was trying to be subtle about it, but you also remember that Thunder does bounty collections and he collects heads.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna collect some heads. The way I do it is I use my ice magic to make a surgical saw to do it.
I just up Chuck.
You should throw up the head. Wait, you ate him whole. You would have to upchuck the whole body.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Is Ryushi in lizard form or in human form?
I'd say he's he looks more human, but he is fairly reptilian. There's a bit of the masquerade. They think he is a foreigner. They think he's Chinese.
Yeah.
Because I'm imagining like a thin Asian man just chowing down on a human body.
Basically, I'm just remembering this shit, man.
More think thin Asian lizard-like man chowing down on an Asian.
Can I ask you a side question? What type of monk should my character be? Like the way of the blank, the blob, and so forth. In D&D Beyond, I only had the
I
ability
think we should talk about that later, so we don't, cut into the session time.
I'd say open palm, or the healing fist, the one that lets you heal and hurt.
I'm only gonna ask because there's one called Way of the Ascendant Dragon.
Okay. So he just upchucks this body. As Sebastian's just sawing into a surgical stone, Stone just erects two walls closing off the space there. Steel going, well, at least they're thinking about money. Cyclone going, yeah, but they weren't thinking about that we're on an open street. That being said, I did just shout, the foreigner eats people. Which also means they might just start assuming that any Chinese lizard person is going to start eating bodies if they come across them. I wonder if that would be considered racist, he says.
Only if it's true. Only if it's true. For me, it's true. Doesn't make it racist.
I have $50 that I can split 3 ways.
Cyclone actually offers to take the heads back to the shop for you. I don't know how you're gonna feel about that. Also, you recover another 5 gold from the person Reggie upchucked.
I mean, I didn't. I don't need no gold. I'm rich.
I'll take it.
But I don't know how you would feel about it. Like, these are honorable scumbags, but they're still technically scumbags. Like, they offered to take the heads for you, but Reggie has a bag of holding. So you can take it. You could ask Reggie to hold on to the severed heads for you in his bag of holding, or have them take the heads back for you and hope they stay honorable. I mean, they work for that.
My bag of holding.
Yeah, I think you could fit them in your bag of holding.
You start putting a gate up. I'm telling you this. Don't worry, you're not missing.
There's,
I mean, your room if you're not down.
the rule was as big as the holding is the opening.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to fit a head in. I think you know, like a bag of holding can have a watermelon like easily fit into it, and the head's about the size of a watermelon.
Rule of this specific bag.
Always put yours on me. No, not a bag. I'm holding.
Thunder said, I wouldn't be able to fit a whole body, but maybe a dismembered one as long as it could fit the whole.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking in terms of the circumference of a head rather than an arm or a leg.
Yeah, the head will be able to fit in. I'd say the head would be able to fit into the mouth of your sack. And that sounds really weird putting it that way. The opening in the bag would be able to fit in a watermelon. I would say a head would be able to fit into it. So that's another
was
thing.
Stone that offered to take the heads?
Cyclone offered to take it back to the shop to you, for you.
Yeah. I say, sorry, Cyclone, but I'm too much responsible to let my work be taken by others.
No.
They're staring at me, and every time I get taller, answer to your area, Ariel, is I'm probably gonna go with.
I'll attempt to put the heads in the bag of holding.
But I'll figure out what book.
It works. Do you leave the rest of the body there? I'm actually not sure if like Reggie's gonna try to eat them. If you're just gonna leave the bodies in the street. I mean, right now, you were able to surgically remove the head because Stone just raised walls around you, kind of enclosing around you. So people don't see you just sawing some guy's head off on the side of the street. Instead, they just see stone walls in the middle of the road. Out of nowhere.
Well, then there was also the exploding car.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think you could stay for much long. I don't think you could stay for that long.
What?
Like, you're starting to run out of time. You hear sirens in the distance. The choice is ultimately yours. Do you want to leave the bodies there? What are you going to do with the 3 dead, headless corpses?
Shove them in my bag of holding.
You're gonna have to rip them to smaller pieces, but I'd say you could do that on the fly.
I mean, you can either that or start trying to eat them. But fine, let's fucking leave them.
I'm just presenting options for you.
That's not that. The option was I have to rip them this. But you can do it on the go. I'm like, not if I have to.
True.
I still have my surgical saw out.
Yeah, I start moving out.
I mean, you cut 3 heads off. The police sirens are coming in. I
Hey,
gave you enough
cut
time to
3 heads
strip
off.
search the bodies
All
and
I
cut
did
the
was eat a
heads off.
person. All I did was eat a motherfucker. I don't know what
Let's
capture
get out of
coming
here.
I don't know what
Ah,
capture coming from me.
Kind of thing.
I hit my funny bone.
That's not funny. I go.
So, are you
get the
heading
heck-
to the fight pits at the docks?
No,
Yes.
I want to take the heads to the gaping maw.
Yeah, we're going there.
At this
Okay.
particular moment, that's backtracking towards the police. The
Oh.
heads are safe in your bag of holding.
Go down, go in the sewers.
Let's go to the sewer or the.
Sewers is where
Docks.
we're going. Yep, this dock we're out ringing. It was in the middle of this and then going to the sewers.
Sewer sounds good to me. Let's go.
In the sewers. I also offer to split the $50 with Batty.
I'll take it.
I don't need one. You need the material.
And since Reggie mooches off his wife, I already know he's not going to accept the money.
As you start moving into the
Fair
sewers, you start seeing some of. Actually, instead of that, you start moving through the sewers. You start seeing some odd plants. You recognize them, Sebastian. And you feel at home around them. Even though they whisper terrible, dark things. Some of them are even eating rats. These are the plants that they're referring to that needed to be removed from the sewers. You see one of the plants even just starting to bore tentacles into a homeless man's head. What do you do?
I call upon my eldritch botany knowledge to try to safely take a sample of one for Sage.
Roll for it.
$13.
It bites you.
Or how much damage?
Like, we're talking 2 damage. But you're now starting to feel urges. You're not sure what they are yet, but you're feeling urges.
Oh boy.
Well, now you're gonna be in bar.
Can I attempt to take another sample?
I mean, you can. It did bite you, but you can. You are fully capable of trying to do that, and I'd also like to remind you, your Ice Axe gives you 6 recovery points a day. Or Diamond Axe.
Well, remember, still, I left that with my other, my other stuff.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So I just have the stuff that I bought from, or that I'm on loan from Thunder, as well as a carving knife. But I attempt to take another sample.
Roll.
Really, they could have just took the ball through the body.
66.
You collect the sample and you start realizing what the feeling was. This flower that you were trying to collect a sample from was the flower known as the Eldritch Flower of Lust. You're starting to go through male moment there.
You're hitting puberty,
Oh,
Stone.
I
I'm proud
wanted
of
to
you.
say that, but he's technically old enough to have already gone through puberty.
You're going through second puberty.
I mean, that could be possible. I mean, we're talking
that,
about Eldritch stuff, so you start developing acne again. But you oddly find Batty very attractive as well. Like, you didn't feel anything towards her, now you're starting to. But it's passing.
It's passing.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, you did bad, you just didn't do that bad. Like, you didn't go mad with lust. You're gonna be a little pimply for a while.
Turns out I have a book I need to buy so I can have the
So I put the
Yeah.
sample in one of the vials that Sage gave me and seal it with ice, and then put it in my bag of holding.
Batty, what do you do?
I like to set it on fire.
I would like to remind you, you have a poison that's designed for that was given to you for killing these things.
Oh,
And it's a plant. An evil plant.
An
the
evil
one for the
plant that
fire.
made one of your party
Poison
members
designed
horny.
to kill it.
That's okay.
that's why I want to put it on fire.
It's okay. You need to second puberty.
You still set it on fire?
Yep.
I'm starting. Can I try to stop her?
Yes? Please,
Don't do
for
it.
the love of God! You're gonna need to roll.
Wait. Can I try to not stop her? Stop him?
Should I
mean-
cast Ray of Frost on both of you?
I mean, it's
I-
entirely possible.
Should
It's
I
this
use
moment
a
of you.
grimmer?
These are all things you can do, but at this moment, he
You're
was
right.
being very careful not to let the spores spread from this thing. There could be a good reason. You could also explain to her, it's a fungal plant. Burn it, and the spores will make us all go through horny murder puberty.
Think of yourself. What am I gonna be?
But again, that's what you guys roll. I mean, like, technically, she wouldn't be wrong. She was given a special poison for it, but she could just be like, these things are unnatural. Burn it.
Oh, yeah,
Burn it.
I needed to buy $30. Anyways, I lost my page.
So what you guys roll? She got a 35?
Yeah.
We're rolling D100, right?
Yep. Yeah, you're rolling D100s.
I got 65.
74.
Just before Patty sets it on fire, you scream at her, if you do that, you put us through murder puberty!
Right, if you do that, we're gonna get murder puberty. Let's go.
Actually,
But,
if I remember correctly, I said I would cast Ray of Frost on
Yeah,
both
I-
of them.
I was using trimmer.
She failed, he's out muscling you.
Yep. I mean, I got a 74. That's better.
I mean, you freeze the ground before she burns it, and you probably shout at her. The reason why I was trying to be careful is that plant is an eldritch plant of lust. The spores.
We have the poison to kill it already.
You guys do. I didn't trust myself with it.
If you set it on fire, the spores will spread.
Gonna rip it out. Oh, we're ripping it.
And it'll give us more
Rip it
time.
out.
Actually,
We'll
that
have us
might
waste
work.
more time.
He froze it in spot there. He collected a sample of the plant, but it's now frozen solid. So you could attempted to rip it out of the ground.
Full strength, bitch.
So you drop Sebastian. Roll.
87.
Yeah, you rip the concrete out around it. You're now holding a block of ice with a unique thing frozen there. What do you do with the block?
I set it down and hand it and let Fashion deal with the remaining part.
So he actually, you preserved it. He ripped it out of the ground, so the fungal roots are now not connected. Batty failed with her fire check, and now understands that setting fire to these plants is a very bad, dangerous Night of the Walking Dead kind of situation.
Night of the Walking Dead. That's a bit dumb one.
Just zombies.
Oh, Blackout zombies. Okay, cool. My camera, 45 degree angle. There we go.
So, Sebastian, what do you do now?
I'm gonna start using the poison that
The blind lady
I
gave
did
us.
not write her name down, but I used the poison that we
Hey.
got that's specifically for these plants to start killing them.
I would like
One
to point
drop.
out one other situation right now. One of these plants, as I stated, the homeless man is still alive. It's growing, it's growing tendrils into his head.
Oh. Want me to go over? Yeah, use my use raw strength to touch his head.
I mean, you could. I'm just also
Euthanize
trying
him.
to say. Yeah,
Okay.
you also, you're all, before that,
I'm marking over to do that.
roll. You're a botany expert. You might have actually been able to extract the plant, but at this point, he's also homeless, and this is where he lives.
I'm also trying to preserve the masquerade.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Again,
Yeah. Yeah, she was going to attempt to do this. We would try to do that. I would try to use whatever strength I have against the gun.
Crushing his head actually does sound like the best idea in that situation.
89.
You grant him the mercy of release.
I'm going to leave this world and return to the one of pain. Relief from pain and suffering. Be free, my brother.
Do you try to collect any of the other plants? Because there's dozens of these different plants there. You have enough poison to kill each of the plants, but you can still try to collect samples from it. However,
Again.
I would recommend just dropping a poison on the one that's by the exit there. Waste Devourer. It's called a Waste Devourer. It's basically as big as Reggie, or as big as Reggie normally carries himself. So it's an 8-foot, like, snapping plant at the edge of the tunnel.
Yep, that would be me. Normally an 8-foot snapping plant at the end of
It's
the
about
tunnel.
your size.
You're
or
my
your-
friend now. I'll just keep you with a pet.
I mean, it tries.
That's the one that I got a sample of.
No, you got a sample of, like, basically this fungal plant that induces, like, murder puberty. There are
Murder
dozens of other plants.
But I'm
Some are
gonna.
growing mushrooms, some of them. Well, the one that was growing into the homeless man, it was the only one down there, so that plant's. Actually, no, it's still intact. It's just now no longer trying to infest a human host.
So I'm gonna use the poison on these plants, but before I do, I want to collect at least one sample of them safely.
You figure out which one we want to freeze, and I'll help pull it back out.
Another thing, I didn't think about freezing them in place, because casting Ray of Frost might actually encase them in ice. The Waste Devourer might be more difficult to collect a sample from.
That's okay.
Also consider-
I'll just take all of them with me.
Because again, I didn't think about the Ray of Frost until you cast, and I'm like, okay, let's stop the fire. Wait, it's encased in ice. Then he just rips that as a grab. I didn't think about that as a collecting method.
Yeah, down to the. God dang. Oh yeah.
This is what I was kind of trying to embrace, the idea of whether you want to try to encase it in ice, collect it carefully. In the case of
Normally-
Batty, just try to set fire to everything in the tunnel, not
Normally,
realizing
it'd be
that was
trying-
going to kill us all.
Right. Yeah, but normally it's trying to do it safely. The ability of it being frozen made it so that A would be brittle, so it's easy to break up, break it up and do damage in it that way. Or B, also a mental note of that was, if it was encased in ice, I could break off parts of it, and then we can use that.
Some of the
Analyze the
spores you're able to just collect in the air from some of the other mushrooms, but I'm gonna say do 4 rolls and then we'll wait for the Waste Devourer.
Wait for my new pet.
I mean, you could technically keep it as a pet. I just don't know how safe that would be. The idea.
Yeah.
Not very.
How safe would it be for a death fog Krogan?
To keep literally something that feeds off of waste.
Yeah, it's basically the giant worm that lives on their planet.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, I'm like, it'll be interesting. I was saying it was going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm saying it would be basically the same thing as being that one
The Thresher
worm on the
Moth.
planet. Yeah, how word. I couldn't think of the name. Thresher Moth. The Grand Thresher Moth.
You'll need to roll 3 or 4 checks.
All right, I rolled for 4. So I got 93,
Okay.
25, 103, and 96.
Okay, so you collect 3 of the samples. What was your lowest one again?
25.
Sorry, I'm trying to think. It's not a miss. It's not a terrible miss,
Well,
but it's also not a good situation. So it's that moment of
It's going to be a miss, but it's going to be a miss where, oh, you did this, you somehow pop, and this, and then you were then able to do something.
I'm just trying to.
Because even a negative is still a positive, and a positive is still a negative.
You gain, like it bites you. It oozes onto you, and a little more Eldritch understanding comes to you. Eldritch Xeno handling, because it's not just animals or plants. So for some way to tame or trying to phrase the Waste Devourer, so that there's a certain way to tame it, to handle it, to bond with it. The only problem is the method of doing so. The other plants are dead. The Waste Devourer needs to sample a host's blood. So you explain to Reggie,
I have necrotic blood damage.
cut his hand. Oh, that just be like fertilizer to it, and then shove your bleeding hand into its mouth.
Here you go, have a bakery.
Aubrey!
You'll need to roll for Reggie. You'll need to roll for it.
I can move my stupid dice.
Trying to accomplish a little bit of everything for everybody. Except for Batty's pyro mania.
Yeah. I had 83 when I was waiting.
So, 83. It succeeds. It also connects to your mind and understands it needs to be hiding. This waste of our now becomes a furless pit bull.
Yeah, cool.
And starts following behind you. Like, it's unsettling that it has no fur. I wanted to say skinless, but I think that might be too unsettling.
Yeah, you can just basically. Maybe would have said it was a hairless cat.
I thought a dog would work better, but
Yeah, but the only hairless dog technically is the Zulu, Mexican hairless dog. Unless somehow some dog has some medical condition.
Like,
so
Jesse,
you now have a hairless pit bull. That's what everyone's going to see.
Good enough for me. It's basically what my boy is already.
As it's following behind, it's like, food? Food? You're hearing this in your mind. It's speaking to you in your mind. Food?
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 Repeat it back
The
to
world's
it.
got a playmate now.
I'm gonna have to make up stats for this thing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. I'll try to.
I gotta figure out how to do that, and I'm like, this thing would basically be able to eat a brown bear.
The one dog that you get in Mass Effect, the weird looking
I think so.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing as normal wise for my character.
Is it a Vark?
look at a pet.
I can't remember. I think he does. Can't be boy.
This thing also only eats rotten and spoiled things.
Do you think I have?
You wouldn't know that. Sebastian would know that. He knows it's a waste of our. I guess actually it could convey that to him. Convey that to you.
Eat food. Must be dead or decayed. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I'll give it.
Like, it could literally. The reason why it was growing so well down here is it was literally just eating raw shit. Also, its breath is like noxious as hell.
Right.
And every rat is scattering from your party as you walk down the sewer.
Who's a good rebel, keeping us safe?
You're gonna call it rebel.
Yeah.
Good to know. No, that's for future reference.
Yeah. Yeah, the pitbull. Here's the pitbull. That'd be my rebel.
As you walk past, suddenly there are no rats, no bugs, no trace of other discernible life. Rebel starts whimpering, and it goes,
That's it, boy.
"The fuzzies! The fuzzies!" Like practically psionically screaming, "The fuzzies!" Each of you hear this as well. As he just screams psychically, "The fuzzies!"
Oh, it looks like we're gonna be dealing with the fuzzies. Get ready, guys.
I'm ready to kick some butt.
Get behind me, rebel.
Well, too scared to eat them all.
No, he'll eat them. Let Daddy do all the work.
He doesn't eat living or fresh meat.
No.
He literally eats rot, decay, waste devourer. Waste, human waste, bile.
Oh, my bad.
No. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to convey it further. You're the botanist. I'm trying to convey it better to where you understand that this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a botanist, and I'm just a cannibalist.
Like, you could see it. This thing would look at a drum of toxic waste and start salivating.
So would my.
That's true. But it's very scared. You see this massive gator walking down the tunnel, and then it tries to run away as something drags it back. And it's like hissing, and then you hear a crunch.
No, Burn, no!
The little critters are now just looking so adorable at you as you come around the corner. Cool!
Look at these.
Cool! Cool! Cool!
Look at these disgusting shit.
There's about 30 of them, and then one really big one in the back.
Hey, look, there's a fat one in the back.
Do you do anything? Do you try to reason with them?
Nope. Kill them.
Well,
Open fire.
I have my stomp ability.
Okay, so I'll need everyone to
That
roll.
would probably bring the entire sewer down on us.
Yeah, but if I can just stop.
This is actually New York.
And it'll
This is at
probably draw too much attention from the surface.
Fine,
attention would be the problem. This is actually a thorough. This is New York, kind of newish, so the infrastructure hasn't deteriorated that much.
Oh, poison spray.
You'll all need to roll a d20, but did any of you guys watch Recess growing up?
Yes.
I mean, I know of it.
I don't remember.
There was a specific
Yeah,
episode that I loved where the kindergartners are just like talking in their tribal language, and the only thing
I
that
remember
Yeah.
that.
and then when they're done talking the tribal language, they look at each other and go, "Let's eat them." And that's what the fluffballs do. They just look at each other and go, "Let's eat them." So they're also smart enough to talk and communicate with you. You also see that big one just crushing a gator in its mouth. But all of you roll d20s. And tell me what you got.
I got 16.
I got a 5.
What did Earl did?
16.
I don't know who you are. You're a weird wiggle. 14. I don't even know what I'm. Okay. I have the one dice mod on for it, and it's like these little tiny button hand things, and they go come out, and then it's hard to read numbers.
So you got
Pretty.
14?
Yeah, I got 14. I had to wait for it to tell me. I couldn't read the direct number.
Okay. So all of you get first attack on these things as these things just start swarming towards you.
Can I use poison spray if no one's in front of me?
I would like to cast Ray of Frost.
Ariel, what do you do?
What are you doing, Batty?
Can I use fire now?
Yes. I mean,
Fire.
technically, I just realized that's a terrible idea because if I'm using I'm using poison gas, like your fire makes it a bomb.
I was thinking of something else with that, but I need to figure out what everybody's doing before I start setting up the cinematic.
I mean, it's basically right now what we have for that. Is I'm going to use poison spray. He's using ice spell also.
I'll use my revolver.
And
I shoot my revolver. Or my hunting rifle, I should say.
Okay. Now I'm going to
Wait
say...
for the big one.
So...
Mr. President, you said something in
Oh no, he's saying he's aiming for the big one. Well, all of you are firing at once, so his Ray of Frost is going to hit your acid spray, and it's going to become shards of acid shooting towards the big one.
Yeah, I figured that was my game plan. Combo. I'm gonna use a poison spray with a combined speed of his ice spray, ice one, making my more into an even more deadly weapon, combining our attack into an even more deadlier weapon.
But I need you guys to roll your D100s. Because I'm also just like how I'm
an 84.
92.
91.
Okay. Yeah, so the big one takes a Maddie, are you shooting the big one too?
Yeah.
We're all shooting
So
the
you're
big
all
one.
ignoring the 30 little ones charging towards you. Got it.
Well, I guess it's too late, but
No.
Like,
Technically, it's a cone in front of you, but this is also the preemptive, and it's they're not going to be immediately on you. So you guys will actually get another round. I thought that was beautiful.
I love it. Just everybody came together. Everybody got near 90.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Batty hits the big one with the bullet. It ricochets off the skin and hits the pipe there. You start hearing a subtle gas hissing from the pipe. Well, she did good, so I'm trying to let it set up for cinematic later.
yeah.
The ice, the ray of frost hits the acid spray. Shards hit through some of the little ones. It mostly hits the big one because that was your main target.
Right.
You kill 3 of the little ones. Again, they have fairly weak stats to begin with.
Yeah, because
It pierces it.
3 of them.
The big one takes a big gouge. Now, what's the damage for acid spray and what's the damage for ray of frost?
Ray of Frost, it's 1d8.
4d12.
4d12?
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's badly hurt from that strike.
34 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this combo attack hits it fucking like a truck.
I knew roll his, roll mine, and we combine them together.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it looks really badly hurt.
I like baseball barbarian.
It starts looking at you, licking its lips.
I like my lips back at him.
Okay. So again, it's your turn. They didn't get up to you with the round there. They don't move that they do move quick. It's just they're still pretty small, and you got the kind of drop on them.
Try the combo again.
I mean, you technically could, but I'm just saying, it's top of the initiative. First, it's Batty.
And then me, and then...
Yep.
Margarita.
And I realize we might need to finish up pretty soon because Batty works tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but we gotta finish by 12.
So that's my deadline.
I'll keep you track of time. We're doing good.
I'm just being careful.
Yep, I understand. That's what I'm proud of you, bud. You're doing great. Where's my goddamn lava flow?
So, Batty, what do you do?
I chose my bow and dipped my arrows in. And
there's a pipe leaking gas. Remember that.
Yeah, no, holy water. See if that has any effects.
You tamed some of the plant. You tamed one of the plants and didn't use all the poison.
Ariel.
I'm only saying that as in you have some of the poison that kills most of those plants fairly easy.
We have a poison that literally could easily kill anything.
And half of a drop on your weapons will coat it. It is a dangerous poison.
Chuck the whole pile at it.
You could also throw fireball at it, yes. I'm just trying to say there are options, and I didn't mention that you didn't use all your poison, which is why I'm saying now there's still some of it left. So you shoot it. Holy water does no damage to it, but are you hitting the smaller group or just aiming for the bigger one? Remember, there's about 27 of them trying to snap at you. They're like,
I go for some of the baby ones.
Smart choice.
You're the big one. You owe me a good ticket.
Roll.
That's the fact I'm doing this, and then I'm taking the bat.
83.
So the total damage you do is about 15 to 16, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say you pick off another 4 of them. Again, I make these guys. Swarms are meant to be swarms. They're dangerous because they're numbers.
Yeah. Oh, they do 3 damage a bite. But if you're doing 5 of those, you're taking how many? That's right. 15 damage.
Yeah.
That damage stacked up. Oh, he's 12 more, 4 more sprint to up.
So you do have a free action to try to communicate with Sebastian about trying to do another combo attack. The gas is the gas that hit the little beastie is also spraying right behind him. You could try to ignite the gas. I'm actually not sure how that would work in the New York system, but I have an idea for how I want to do this.
I mean, technically the pipe would blow, start catching fire, and it could blow out, or, start then going up the pipe.
Yeah, it could blow the entire system, or it could just barbecue him and then go out.
I channel my ninja way and use Eldritch Blast.
Are you actually serious about trying to cast Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, I mean, I have the ability to.
No, I know. I'm just making sure it wasn't just for joke.
No, it was a half joke and half real. On the real round.
It worked for it. I planned on making that possible. I actually haven't looked at Eldritch Blast for a while.
Eldritch Blast is hit or that is a +6, and its damage-wise is a 1d10. It has 120 feet range, and it's count 4.
You hit it, and it has a weird effect on the big guy. It starts blushing and looking at you like it's playing with its paw. The Eldritch energy you just hit it on, it might have hurt him, but it's looking at you like a mate.
Oh, dang it. It's happening again.
Well, I thought it was funny because you're technically fighting Eldritch Abominations right now and you use Eldritch Blast. I'm like, it'll hurt him. But what if that's their code phrase? Also, with how the music changed to kind of the D&D unlicensed music right now, it kind of sounds like something from a porn. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just literally
You know what?
looking at you blushing.
You know, I thought you were to tell me to roll for for my attack or whatever. You know that.
Oh yeah,
I rolled a
You rolled a 1?
103.
103. Okay. I forgot to say, yeah, you do need to roll, but I'm just like, you hit it. It doesn't want to fight you. It wants to fuck you. You have charmed it with your Eldritch Blast.
Oh damn it! Now I'm in the doghouse again.
Rebels behind you going, mating in your mind.
Oh damn! Why let me again?
It's now Sebastian's turn. And he sees this. I just don't know if he understands what's happening. The creature is blushing and like scratching at the ground. Essentially.
He understands. That's why I'm gonna try casting Cone of Cold.
Freeze that heat down. You ain't in the mood. You chilled out, bro.
What's the
So 8d8 of cold damage, but it's also a 60-foot cone. So this is designed to hit multiple enemies.
Yeah, I get that.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 39.
So it's gonna hit. It's putting it further into the mood, but you do wind up killing because of how the damage was, how the damage
That's all I let you know.
work. I also just skipped. No, wait, about it. She goes, I'm so used to her being last in the initiative.
Ariel? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, like, you're the last in the LA. No, you're not. You're the first one to go.
So they get to you. Oh, yeah, no, the Cone of Cold, they went from 23 of them left. Now there's 13 of them left charging towards you.
Dang, you took out a of them.
And one of the effects, creatures killed with my spell become frozen statues until it thaws. So they become obstacles.
Okay, I'll walk over that dude.
I mean, you could just drop kick the frozen statue.
Or like, or if I'm able to like put them in a bag for holding.
Okay, so you're each going to take 8 damage from the swarm. They're now surrounded. They're now like all around you.
You're trying to muck it up like real good.
The big guy now starts walking towards you as it just starts walking seductively towards you, swaying.
I remember. That's why my wife said not to use that spell.
They are intelligent creatures and can be reasoned with.
We don't fuck with impolite people.
Yeah, that's a problem. Well, I wasn't planning for Eldritch Blast, and these are Eldritch entities, so I thought...
Yeah, that tunnel. I love how I did that. Time to Eldritch Blast that tunnel.
Turn this Eldritch tunnel into an Eldritch love tunnel.
Yeah, the whole thing was time to Eldritch Blast that tunnel.
So it's Batty's top of the initiative. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for Batty to come back for her turn.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, it's top of the initiative. It's your turn, Ariel. Batty.
Can
You
I
can stop
stab
doing
them?
that. They're surrounding you, so yeah. They technically
you got
just took a
right,
bite
man.
out of your leg too.
I get angry
Make a
and
suggestion?
stab him with my dagger.
You have a reaction and you're stabbing him.
Yep.
Because he
Would I be allowed to relay something to Batty?
Yeah, feel free.
Use half of a drop of the eldritch poison on your dagger. Or any of your weapons.
Don't touch yourself.
Sounds like a plan. Okay.
Also, they have tried to calm the large one's libido, but it wishes to breed with Iron Claw. It is obvious at this point what it is planned. It does not care about the fight. It wants to fuck.
Well, you guys got this. Gotta take one for the team.
Take one for... Oh my god. Okay, you'll need to roll back. Roll your D100. I don't know how you feel right now. He's like, Reggie's right next to you. This thing is coming towards him with like the fuck me eyes. And you're
What are
like
you doing?
right you guys are right next to him, and he hasn't said anything like no or I'm not interested. He's just stopped attacking it and focused on the little ones.
That's tracking forward.
What'd you get, Batty?
What? 58.
Oh yeah, I remember what my brain said. John, it's like ninja art. Enlarge.
I'm sorry, based off the current situation, that's so raunchy. So you got two of them, but there's still one that's literally in your thigh.
Get it up, get it up!
Yeah, no, it's like it's bitten into your thigh.
Gotta start punching. Come on, just punch the shit out of it.
Crow, it's your turn. I would like to remind you these creatures are intelligent. And one is one is about to try to proposition you. Actually, I don't think it's propositioning at this point. I think it's getting ready for mating season.
Yep. What ability do I have again?
You were supposed to Taya! You were supposed to slay the dragon, not lay the dragon.
Question for you.
Yeah.
You think I can use the thunderclap?
Nah. I don't see why not. This isn't Thunderclap, the only thing you'd have to worry about is if you're trying to be stealthy, you're not.
Yeah, create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet. Each creature within range, other than you, must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take a 1d6 thunder damage.
Yeah, no, you could do that. I also didn't say you're in the middle of water or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about getting electrocuted.
I'm well grounded.
Roll for it. Roll your D100.
Working on it. Right. Am I- $77.
47?
77.
Oh, 77. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I mean, they would have to do one.
Yeah, except I'm giving you the hit. Give me a second.
Also realize I could have done true strike and then guiding a flash of magic, making an attack a lot, and that uses the film casting ability.
So there's only 5 of the little ones left. The rest are a little charged. The one that's currently in Batty's thigh is still in her thigh, wriggling.
Giggling.
Yes. No, as in it's badly hurt, but it's clamping down harder into her leg.
What value about her too? That's proper lighting.
The big one is now practically on top of you.
Tell no one!
Hell no one! Oh my god! You're just gonna let it do it! Oh my god! But Sebastian, it's your turn. And you're beginning to see what's about to happen. And there's 5 of them left.
Yeah, I'm gonna put half a drop of the poison down the barrel of my Thompson and fire.
I assume at either the large one or the 4 that aren't clamped into Batty's thigh.
The large one.
Roll.
For 60.
It's still alive. It's not having a good day, but it is not deterred in what it's about to do.
With the Eldritch poison.
I know.
I thought you were gonna save me!
No. Yeah, no. It's got 4 hit points left. A good smack will kill it. But top of the initiative, Batty. You currently have 1 in your thigh, and there are 4 left after that one. There's also the giant one that's about to try to make a Deathclaw its bitch.
I'm up the yard.
Honestly, I think you'd probably deal with the one that's like almost dead, latched into your leg.
Yeah.
I finish stabbing with the poison with my dagger into the one that's in my leg.
Yeah, no, it dies.
Hopefully not getting any of that poison in your system.
Yeah, we'll worry about that, actually. Roll.
I am.
You're D100.
Yeah, I'm rolling just like it.
I know.
79. 79.
You were able to stab it without cross-infecting the poison with you. Like, it died, fell off, and then starts dissolving, bubbling, and hissing.
Hey, look, great
So,
food.
Crow! It's your turn. Ironclaw, it's your turn.
How close is it? Like, how close on top of me is it,
Like,
John?
it's about to mount close.
Yeah. So you're saying I can use unarmed strike?
Yep. Or just shoot it with a gun.
Yeah, that's in my bag.
Actually, that might not be a good idea. Nobody dealt anything with the gas chamber, with the chamber right now. It's well ventilated, but that might incinerate you guys.
Unarmed strike. Yes. Hey, a frog. That's cool.
He's looking at teeth and getter teeth.
Oh, cool. I like that. Anyway, unarmed strike, which is the 1d12 plus 4. It doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, no, it kills it. Do you say anything while you murder it?
Too late. No.
No,
next time.
Fuck off. That's what you say when you smack it.
Better luck next time. See you next time.
Sebastian, it's your turn. The last 4 are nervous, scared, and understanding that they're probably not going to be able to get away from this.
Alright, one more. 2 more.
Yeah, I shoot at him with my Thompson.
No one walked out of it. They're all winning.
Roll.
For 75.
That's end of conflict. Due to your unique botany and animal skills, you realize their furs can be collected and used to make incredibly plush leather armor and other magical items. These little balls of fluff, other than the giant one, are small enough to fit in the mouth of your bag of holding. There are 30 bodies. You do not know how much they can be sold for a piece, but you could technically collect them.
Yeah, I'll start skinning. Would I be able to heal the bite mark on Batty?
Oh yeah. No, you got healing magic. Plus, you don't have that axe. You don't have your axe. I guess you could give first aid.
I can help. I cast healing word.
How do you heal her?
No, I was gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Again, both can work.
Yeah, and if we both were catting one, if we're at the end of combat, and I'd be able to act to a degree, I'd be trying to heal her just as much as he would try to heal.
Plus, healing word. I believe Cure Wounds or Healing Word actually affects the part. Are one of those AoE healing spells?
Yeah, hold on, I have it in here.
For Healing Word, creature of choice gains 1d4
Yeah, there's
plus
that.
MODA. Mass healing
Yeah, mass
is heal up to 6 people of choice. Would my points have restarted by now, or
Your magic points have already been reset before the conflict. The ones that you had used during the conflict are still spent, but mass cure wounds, I'd say would take about 4 of your sorcery points to do so, but you could do it. And remember, you can then use additional sorcery points to upcast it. In this case, I guess I'll like 1 more additional health to say every person in the healing effect, if you're doing mass cure wounds. By the way, before this is all said and done, was anyone knocked to less than half health?
No.
No,
No.
I was during the fight against the gangsters.
Okay, so when you recover your health, and when everyone's recovered to full health, you'll get another hit point if you were at half. And then for every 10 hit points you recover, you'll also gain half. Or you'll gain a hit point.
Okay.
So, you skin them. Reggie, do you want to eat the skinned fluff balls?
Yeah.
You'll gain additional hit points for each little fluff ball that you eat. You'll recover your hit points from eating.
Cool.
You don't have to worry about sanitary situations. Just
It don't matter. Survival. Eat food as it is. Don't worry about what, where, what, and when. Man, eat it and go.
So, I have one last cinematic thing to set up before I go, before we call the session good, as a way to kind of interlude towards the fight pits without directly going to the fight pits. As you climb out of the sewer pipe, or the sewer tunnels, you see a massive, oddly bone-like tree stretching out from under the blood moon. It's still growing. You hear shrieks of men. And then suddenly, a slice or a slash, and the sound of blood spraying. The song, Sakura, Sakura, Yagyo ino itelaku, itelaku meiteaku. As she drags the bodies to the tree. The bone tree pulling the corpses into it as it grows up closer towards the now blood-red moon. As she slices and cuts through, there is one man left alive. As she walks to them, "Had an interesting time in the sewers," she said, now done with her act. What do you say? In this particular situation, you just basically came up on a mass murder. She's pulling their bodies into a bony tree, and everything in the alleyway, the plants, and actually even Rebel are growing.
I see you're part of the mass murder club.
Yeah. Care to explain this?
They're human traffickers. I'm turning them into something pretty. Except
That's
that one.
fair.
She points at the one survivor. Except that one. He gets to live with what he saw. Spread the legend. No, she's a straight up serial killer. You just walked in on one of her cleaning sessions.
I see you kill me. I feel you.
Technically, she's a vigilante.
He's an anti-hero.
I mean,
I see nothing.
I like Patty. It's like, I see nothing.
I see good food going to waste. I see good food going to waste.
Well, the bodies are becoming a part of the weird bone tree that's now growing.
I know, and I said, and there's good food going to waste.
Correct.
Does this violate the masquerade?
Not particularly, especially lately. They'll just consider this an Eldridge situation. The city's been worried about the problem there. It's another reason why we tried to deal with the stuff in the sewers. Too many construction workers going missing in the tunnels. By the way, you have a bit of acne. She looks at you, Sebastian.
I tried collecting a sample.
Huh. At least you still have your mind.
Yeah, at least we have a mind. Oh.
Yes.
The docks are that way. They're still doing some of the fights there. And thank you for not judging me on my actions. She just walks away, singing her melody. The person.
I love them.
Wonder if we should have offered to help.
Well, she was done with that particular situation, but she just established that she does this to human traffickers, but she also always leaves one witness. She's basically setting up an urban legend. Except you get to see the actual urban legend. I'm actually surprised Batty doesn't go, I think you're a monster I need to hunt.
Yes, oh my.
Welcome to the gray area.
Yes,
Well, as Batty put it, I don't see anything.
don't see anything.
Walk away.
I'm wondering if the speakeasy has showers.
I wonder if I can eat that body.
I mean, technically you could kill her one survivor.
Or ask him where the other cells are.
Well, she pointed you towards the docks for the fight pits.
Oh.
Which actually a lot of dock workers do actually have a shower station there. And she did. You're saying?
Definitely should use a shower.
Yeah, we need to, smell presentable if we're going to be going, and I need to go to Thunder to collect the bounty on the capos and these pelts that I skinned.
I think this would be a good stopping point unless you want to try to continue a little bit more. I mean, we still technically got like 20 minutes. I just want to put it to you guys.
You remember when I last did? I can't remember.
You crush his head.
Oh, right. Thank you.
I wasn't sure if I heard that right.
I got a 103 on that.
Oh, he is definitely dead.
I want to know, is it me being a monk? Is it be the way
No,
that...
you curb stomp his head into the wall. It's just
I
like...
don't care. I will send you... Oh, you deserve a piece. I will send you on your way. I don't care if it's through violence or something else. I will send you on your way.
Oh, she was done there. She doesn't care what happens after that.
I know. Yeah, hey, this life started. This person here did this. Or nothing comes of it. Because what happened? Oh,
someone else was in the area.
I'm also just picturing like a news crew coming up to this freaking tree in the alleyway going like, we need to talk to the city council.
This is Jeff News. This is Channel 7 News. Apparently, there's been a murder in 7th Avenue.
So, did you guys want to continue?
I'm gonna go to bed.
If we want to, we can still continue.
But I'll be just out because I have getting tired.
You gotta go back to the hotel.
Let's just
homestead.
restart the next or start the next session after the speakeasy or at the speakeasy.
Well, the pawn
Yeah,
shop's
y'all
on the.
showered
We'll do it at the pawn shop. Oh,
Yeah, pawn
I only
shop.
say the pawn shop because on the way back, the pawn shop would come before the speakeasy.
All right.
Well,
Sounds like a plan.
stay odd, stay weird, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Bye.